Oh, I think we might be streaming now.
Oh, hey.
Let's see here. Frames encoded. I see frames encoded. And starting stream health. We have stream health.
We do. It's green.
Wow, and that must be good. It says receiving your content, and I think we're live. Cool. And I made the chat pop-out window so we could take questions and whatnot. Okay, so there we got our monitor.
Nice.
We got our chat window, and so let's start a live stream.
Let's do it. Kabuki Kid.
Hey! Within seconds. It's awesome.
Seconds, it is awesome.
Thank you, guys. All right. So YouTube must be sending out notifications like Paradise is streaming. Yeah. So that's awesome. Hi, guys, again. So this is going to be coming at you again from day two at the GAMA Trade Show.
Indeed.
Yep. And again, I have this amazing free bandwidth available to me. So I thought I would. Awesome. Yeah. In fact, I went in and I tweaked some of my settings in my live streaming software to I set it to high bandwidth, high speed settings.
Nice.
So let me know if today's stream is actually even better quality than yesterday's. Because if it is, that means those settings worked.
Good.
Yeah. So the first thing that I'm going to do here is I'm going to talk about just some of the publishers that we talked about, so you kind of get an idea of some of the videos that are going to be coming up on the Dice Tower. And then Mark and I are going to turn over to the chat comments and just take a few minutes to see what people are saying. So the first thing in the news today.
Yes.
Oh, man. So today was really interesting. As you can see, like yesterday, I live streamed from my the bedroom. I had my laptop up on two pillows, and Derek Porter came in, and we were talking, and my laptop slid off the pillows, and I grabbed it at one point. So today, I decided just to usurp the Dice Tower stage.
Yes.
And so don't tell Tom.
That's right. And spoilers. We just filmed a Blender segment here.
That's right. Who'd you film it with?
I'm
sure I'll come to you.
Chad. Somebody.
Chad.
If you ask
the YouTube comments, it's Chad. I love your videos, Chad. Thank you.
I guess.
All right. So yeah, today we spoke to Genius Games. And we filmed an interview with Osprey Games, and that's kind of neat because Christian Waters from Osprey, he and his marketing guy or some Philip, who was with him, he actually agreed to have a sit-down interview with me on Thursday morning, which I'm going to be recording, and we're going to talk about the game he showed, the Dice Tower, but we're going to also be talking about another game he didn't have included in the video, so I got some extra bonus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exclusives.
Yep. We talked to White Wizard. We talked to Renegade. So there's a Renegade Games video coming up.
Nice.
FFG came in and showed off Star Wars Legion a little bit. So there's a really nice video with Sam and FFG coming up. I got to interview Clay from Capstone. He's an awesome guy.
Yeah, he is.
So we got to talk about that.
I really like Clay.
Yep. And then we did Looney Labs. And that was a neat one. Z, I think, interviewed Looney Labs. And they actually had a little 5-minute game.
Yeah.
So they taught the game to Z and played it right there in the that's the interview they played in the game. So that was kind of cool. Yeah. My friend Ryan from Passport Game Studios. Yep. He interviewed Sam, I think. He didn't interview me because that would have just been too weird.
Yeah, right.
But it was nice to see Ryan today. And one thing that was really cool about being here at GAMA is another one of the interviews I got to do was with Mark Spector from Grand Games Guild. Oh, I always get it wrong. Grand Gamers Guild, and Burnt Island.
Oh, Burnt Island.
Yeah, they just did the Endeavor Age of Sail Kickstarter, which I actually talked. Yeah. Oh, it was huge, and it was a surprise hit. And I talked about the Endeavor Age of Sail in one of my last top 10 videos of the BGG Hotness, and so it was neat after doing that, featuring Endeavor on the BGG Hotness video, being able to talk to Mark about it and see it in person. Yeah. That was really cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah. And so tomorrow, Wednesday, is the last day that the Dice Tower is going to be doing more videos and such. And I think it's going to be our busiest day.
Is it?
I think around 25 to 30 interviews tomorrow, possibly.
Yeah, I'm doing 3 or 4 in the morning.
You're actually, you're going to be here. Yeah. Are you here just in the morning?
Just in the morning. Because then I'm in the Passport booth.
That's right. That's a weird thing.
Weird thing,
yes.
Right?
I'm helping the Dice Tower at GAMA, and you are helping Passport. So, did we get hit did we get hit by Freaky Friday lightning?
Yeah, it's a little weird, right?
Yes.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
I know. Okay. So anyway, that's kind of what's been going on. And so tomorrow they'll be recording more. And all of these videos that the Dice Tower has been recording at Gamma are going to be released on the Dice Tower channel over the next 2 weeks. And all of the interviews that I'm getting for my time in the media room on Thursday morning will be coming out as soon as I can get them edited.
Yeah.
But that's really cool. Okay.
One of the shout outs I want to give from the interviews today was a brand new company, Forbidden Games.
Oh, yeah.
They brought this game called Railroad Rivals. And the reason I know about it is because we did a Dice Tower preview for it. And
was that one that you did?
It's what Z did the interview today.
Okay.
But our preview is coming out next week.
Oh, cool. Okay. So the timing is really close.
Timing's really close.
Oh, that's neat.
So it's pretty cool. And it's a gateway game, but a railroad.
Is it a roll and write?
No, it's a tile laying game.
Okay, it's that one.
And it's got an auction mechanic, and there's a lot of stock manipulation, but you're not moving stocks down, just up. And you're ultimately just trying to get the most points from getting the right stocks. But it's got some really neat historical things to it, as all the railroad lines that you line up between cities, all actually are historical and real lines that happened back.
Oh, neat. Oh, cool.
So it's got some. I think it's got some legs there. I think I'm really looking forward to seeing it fully published.
Nice. So. All right. Cool. Okay. Well, let's see. We got like 20 minutes, 20 to 30, 20, 25 minutes here. Yeah. Let's go through the chat here and see what we can see. Whoop. All right. Audio, video is good. Oh, yes. The notifications are. While watching Gamma footage from Tom, it's everywhere. Oh, Kabuki says that she heard that Fireball Island was already announced with 2 expansions. Yes. And Restoration Games, Gamma's a little weird this year. Yeah. In previous Gammas, I've just taken my camera and walked around the exhibit hall. They're not letting people do that. No. You have to schedule times with the booths and then tell Gamma your schedule. But Restoration Games is one of the people that I got an appointment with just to come by their booth. And they were like, well, would you like us to talk about Fireball Island? Like, yes, let's do that. That's the thing.
That thing.
Yeah. So hopefully I'll get even more Fireball Island news. And I apologize if this is really bouncy. We have this on a plastic. Yeah, but it's on a plastic table.
Oh,
so it's real. Yeah, it's real wobbly. It's not secure. So I apologize for the bouncy.
I blame Chaz.
Yeah. Wherever I go, I have to have a wobbly table. Apparently. Okay, so that was Fireballing. Tony mentions that breaking news that Stephen Hawking passed away today.
Really?
That's sad.
I did not see that.
Yeah, but he was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So what's really on the bright side, he was able to generate a really extensive body of work that's going to be able to be studied and researched and stuff.
Indeed.
So,
but wow, I did not see that.
I didn't either. But that's sad. But it's also something where he definitely changed the world.
Wow.
That's nice.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Wow. It's so many people lately, I feel like, that it's just over the last couple of years, like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Since 2016, it's
been a little brutal.
Yeah. All right, let's continue on here, though. Is this button going to... Oh, it's not... Yay, it's going to work. Did I scroll too far, though? Oh, yeah, BBC article. I was just talking about how I lived all expectations. That is true, yeah. 50 years ago or so, he would have had a much different life.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So, let's see here. There's an infinite number of other universes where he's still alive. Absolutely, Trevin.
Indeed. On Earth 22.
All right. Your real estate whisperer says, is this a stream about gaming? Absolutely.
Yes.
It usually is. Or microwaves.
Microwaves.
Yes. Too. So I'm not sure how to read that name, but your real estate whisperer, if you are still watching, if you have a question about tabletop card or board games, put it in the chat. I want to answer any question you have, or I'm sure if I can't, the awesome people who join us in the chat are more than able to answer them as well. All right. Trevor's not at the moment.
Is that a tabletopper? Yes.
Yes, it is. And here, whoop, you can see there?
That's tabletopper.
Yeah. And I said, Kevin, this is like the tabletopper 1.5. Oh, there's another interview I hosted today. I interviewed Kevin with some updates, and this is like a version 1.5.
It is.
Yeah, it's got
shiny.
It's got a little more shiny to it. It's got different little buckles to hold it together.
Oh, the buckles are way better.
Yeah. The point is that Kevin is continuing to grow and
Improve,
evolve
yeah.
what he does, and based on feedback. It's just so cool to see him building the Game Topper company.
Yeah, and seeing some of his concepts that are coming up down the line that look pretty neat.
Yes, yeah. Oh, I found out from him though, as right before we did the interview, there's a bunch of stuff we're not allowed to talk
No,
about.
right,
So,
right. No.
so let's move on.
Let's move on before we get too excited and
Yes.
talk about it.
Yeah, because it is live after all. Okay. Oh, Real Estate Whisperer says makes more sense, but I know nothing about video games. That is a good thing to know, but also that's one thing I always worry about when I hear the term gaming.
Yeah,
especially like gaming. It's GAMA. It's a gaming thing. We meet people in the lobby, and that's the first thing. Oh, video games? It's like no, tabletop, card, and board games. So I try to always make sure to mention that.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Let's try to get to some actual factual questions here, without scrolling past everything. All right.
Did you see anything new from FFG for Star Wars Destiny?
Oh, I got to see it in person. They didn't have any of the little landscape terrain. They didn't have any of the terrain with them. They just had the base box. And they talked about a little, and they didn't even set it all up. They just set up some of the figures and stuff, which was some of a shame. But I believe that Rodney has a really great in-depth video about it.
Yeah, I think he does too.
Yeah. So that really, honestly, I think Rodney's video is still the place to go on the internet for information on Star Wars Legion at the moment. And that's going to be the best info.
But they're asking Destiny, not Legion.
Oh!
That's a whole different thing.
Sorry, Star Wars :
I know, right? Yeah.
Did you see anything new from FFG for Star Wars Destiny? This I could tell you, no.
I haven't seen anything.
No. In fact, the gentleman from FFG that was interviewed today, he actually had to run back down to the booth because their product was late in coming, and at first he didn't even have anything. So even getting a Legion was lucky.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was all he talked about was Legion, and that's all the FFG news that we got for now. But if there's more coming up, I'm sure that it'll be talked about. Jay Finn asks, have you played Empires of the Void 2 yet?
I have.
Oh, okay. I haven't. So you take the floor.
I really, really enjoyed it, and I could tell we played it with 3, and 3 felt like that was the sweet spot.
Okay.
I think 4, or does it play 5? I can't remember. I think it does play 5. But I think it would really start to drag out.
Okay.
But I haven't tried it, so I don't know for sure. But 3 felt really, and it was even a learning game, and it still played really nice. I really, really enjoyed Void 2.
That's not really Red Raven, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, we had Empires of the Void that he originally did, and this is like a new version of it, basically.
Okay.
Better. It's definitely better.
Is it like a second edition, or is it a new game based on that universe?
It's a new game based. Well, I think it's a new game based on the old game.
Okay, so it's kind of just he stripped it down to its core and kind of rebuilt that game.
I think so, and it's been a long time since I played the other one.
Okay,
but the new one I really, really enjoyed.
All right. Kabuki asks, have you played any games on your own during downtime, or is downtime non-existent for you guys? Okay.
Downtime is non-existent for me at the moment.
Yeah, I got up at 7 a.m. and then started doing streaming. We went to lunch. Then came back to do more, well, not streaming, but recording videos. Came back to do more recording. We went to dinner. Then we came back, which brings us to now.
Yeah.
So, the days here are pretty much nonstop.
Packed.
Yeah. I think Tom actually snuck off tonight at the end of everything to go play in this arcade they have.
Just pinball.
Yeah, but that's like the first thing in 3 days that he's done on his own for recreation. So, at GAMA, it's deceptively busy at GAMA all the time.
It's really busy.
Yeah. Okay, let's continue on here.
On a lighter note. Oh, thank you. Yes.
I'm going to read this. So,
right.
Congratulations on the weight loss mark, and congrats on keeping it off.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So, I started this journey about a year ago.
Aren't you just about at a very important, amazing milestone?
I am 2.5 pounds from my goal.
2.5 from you. That's your initial goal you set.
It's the initial goal I set. I started at about 264 pounds, and I'm currently at 162.5 or 162.4.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. So a year and a couple weeks later now, and I'm on track to be there by the end of March.
Wow. So it's been
but these last 5 pounds have been pretty stubborn. But yeah, it's been a year. It's been a long journey, and
it's been gradual too, hasn't it?
It has been gradual.
And they say that it's easier to keep it off if it's gradual.
And as far as tips go, people always ask me. The thing I focused on was just reduction instead of food change. The food changes come now over time.
Your tastes have changed.
Have changed. I'm a huge pizza guy. I'm not giving up pizza. But now, when I have pizza, I only have 2 pizzas instead of 7, right? And now I'm making choices like, okay, I'm gonna have chicken on this pizza instead of pepperoni. Yeah. So I'm doing things like that, but mostly it's a volume reduction. I'm just not like taking. We go out, I cut the plate in half, and then I track everything I eat on an app.
Yeah.
And it's really made a huge difference. But yeah, according to my doctor, I'm down 100 pounds, and according to my scales, I'm like 98 or something. But yeah, anyway, it's been an awesome journey, and now the trick is going to be to maintain. And I have all these people who are telling me that I'm like an inspiration, and now they've started doing things as well. And so now I have incentive to maintain because I don't want to falter. I don't want to be going the other way and people, look, somebody doesn't always work out. No, I want this to be a lifestyle thing.
Yeah.
And that's why I didn't really give up foods. Like, we'll go out for burgers, right? I'll still have a burger, but I don't have fries. There's simple changes like that.
That's what I've heard, and you just nailed it. I've heard that the best way for weight loss is not to approach it as a diet, but as you're just changing your lifestyle.
Exactly.
This is who you are now.
This is who I am now.
Yeah.
And I've had to get all new clothes. I used to wear double XLs, and now I'm wearing smalls and mediums.
Smalls and mediums? Oh, my word.
Depending on the style.
That
of course.
Is amazing.
And I went from a 48-inch waist in jeans to a 29-inch.
20. You're under 30.
Under 30.
Oh, my 29. Word.
Yeah.
Crazy time.
Yeah.
Wow. So yes, I agree with Kabuki. You are looking great there.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
There was and real quick, Trevin asked best food update.
Oh man, what was the name of the place? Stonehouse, something like that.
We went to this place called the Stonehouse, and it was the best meal I've had here so far.
And see, that's part of the thing. Going out to eat, I'm always worried, right? But they had
a lot of seafood.
They had a turkey sandwich that was fantastic that I had.
I had a Thai salmon, which was just amazing.
Yeah, everything there was made super fresh.
Yes.
It was just fantastic.
Yeah, and that hunk of salmon was this thick too, and it had this really great Thai sauce on it. It was wonderful.
Everything we had there.
And it tasted, you tasted like you were eating real food. It wasn't like grease.
And even the simple small Caesar salad I had was just wow, I've never had this good of a salad.
Yeah, so Stonehouse in Reno was fantastic. Okay, let's see here. Is that the table that was ironed earlier? No, there's a blue tablecloth under this blue table topper that, was ironed. Did they live stream ironing that yesterday?
I think they did.
Oh, brother. So, yes, this isn't the same one that was ironed. Okay, so Trevor also asks, do the people you meet and mention gaming say, like Monopoly, or has the public picked up on the existence of the hobby?
I get a lot of people say
me
when I say, I review board games on YouTube and personality, blah blah blah, and they're like, Monopoly? No, these are more like modern games. Oh, what's that? So that's generally the comments that I get when people ask, what do you do?
I've heard a couple of just walking through the lobby of the hotel.
Yeah.
I have overheard a couple of conversations as I've walked by of GAMA game manufacturers. What do you mean games? And it's either video games or you mean card games? And there's all this buzz of why would there be a convention for this?
Right. It's pretty awesome.
Yes. All right. Okay. The real estate, the whisperer. Quick tip. If you want to watch a nice diversion, there's on Netflix, there is a Puss in Boots, there's a cartoon series, but there's a Puss in Boots standalone. I think it's the Three Diablos or something, but it's just this little 10-minute cartoon, and his enemy he fights is the Whisperer, and it's just, I am the Whisperer, and Puss in Boots is okay, and then they have to say, anyway, it's cute.
That's awesome.
That is not the question, though.
No.
The question was from the real estate Whisperer. Hey guys, it was great to meet you all, but I feel like I couldn't really contribute too much. That would be really interesting. Anything that would be interesting to you both. I will say your stream is spot on on awesome clarity, except for the reading of comments, which I cannot do. I'm suffering from the hotel syndrome of I can't get more than 5.
Tiredness in general.
Yeah. I actually went to bed early enough last night because I knew we were going to have a long day streaming. I could have got 9 hours of sleep. I think I got 4.5.
Wow.
Just from trying to sleep on there.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go 5 more minutes.
Okay.
Let's try and do a lightning round to get through some quick questions here because we're kind of meandering. Okay. Trevin asks, does GAMA consider apps as part of the manufacturing? Will VHS-style games come back now that everyone has YouTube in their pockets? Okay. The apps, definitely, because Asmodee has Asmodee Digital now.
Yep, absolutely.
So, yeah, they have a whole...
It's going to be a thing.
Yeah, a whole department. And will VHS-style games come back into vogue? Well, all I can say to that is I certainly absolutely hope so.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Oh, Thomas asks, will Sagrada be available again soon at retail price this year? I haven't seen
anything.
Yeah, I thought I saw something about a Sagrada expansion.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, so
I haven't seen anything about the base game.
Yeah, but if they are investing in an expansion, I would assume they're going to invest in another project.
You would think so.
Yeah, but that's speculation. Let's see here. Is pinball? No. We're going to skip that. If you want to know if pinball is a board game, you can check out my 2-part series I did.
Which was awesome.
Yes.
It was awesome.
Generated from a question from you guys and answered by a question from you guys, by comments from you guys. Okay, more weight loss stuff? Yay.
Yay. Thanks, guys.
Any Kickstarters that you are backing currently? Mark?
The Reckoners.
Oh, you are backing that one. Awesome.
I'm definitely supporting those guys for that because it's just fantastic. I really enjoyed that.
Awesome. Game. I myself, I back like 2 a year maybe. And oddly enough, it keeps coming around, but Endeavor Age of Sail I backed that one.
Good.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. So I'm looking forward to seeing that one come in. Burger with no fries.
That's awesome.
So the
burger with no fries. So the weight loss method he used was communism.
If it works. Let's see here. Mark. Good question. Oh, it looks like we're at the end of this, this stuff here too, unless it's crashed. But do you prefer Reno or Vegas?
Reno because of the air quality so far.
Boy, howdy. Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Man, smoke is so bad at Bally's. Mm-hmm. It's just terrible.
That is the biggest difference. The air quality. Also the temperature. I'm a little surprised.
It's chilly here.
It's cold.
It's cold.
It would get like 75 degrees at 10 a.m. in Vegas.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's getting up to maybe the low 50s.
Yeah.
So and I also prefer Reno to Vegas.
Yeah, so far I like it better.
Yeah. Okay, and let's see here. I'm looking just for question marks real quick. Oklahoma. Okay, and here we go. Trevin. Oh no. Trevin asks, has Chaz seen Slap C from the makers of Tenzi or heard that Tenzi has launched a free app version? Yes, I have heard and I have downloaded and played the free app.
You have?
I had to for market research. So I have played. It's no longer installed. But and Slapsy, I haven't seen anyone from Slapsy.
Yeah.
And I'm glad because I'm afraid of getting Slapseed myself by them. So yeah.
That's good.
Okay. Oh, a couple more questions here real quick.
Yep.
Mike Jones now really asks, will Dragon Castle be coming to the States? That I don't know.
I suspect at some point, I don't know. I haven't heard anything.
Okay.
But it was so popular, right? People are asking about it. It would be in their best interest to make sure it happens.
I'll see if I can find out about that.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Okay. And John Paul asks, I think this is gonna have to be our last question because you gotta go edit.
Oh, I'm good. We can take a few more if you want.
Okay. John Paul asks, question for Chaz. I'm about to put armadillo peanut butter on the market. Are you gonna call your lawyer? It depends. Is it microwavable?
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, it has to be.
That's a no-brainer.
Okay, yeah. And if it is microwavable, well, then we're getting the microwave territory. We may have to have some discussions. Otherwise, though, go for it. Okay.
Good stuff.
Yes. Okay, I think that we're going to wrap up for today. Yep. And, tomorrow's the last day that the Dice Tower is doing recordings. So it's possible that tomorrow night we're going to be breaking down all the equipment and resetting the suite because the Dice Tower is checking out tomorrow morning to go to MeepleCon.
No, they leave Friday morning, don't they?
No, they're leaving Thursday.
Okay.
Well, yeah, Thursday morning, afternoon. They're leaving Thursday.
Yep.
Because after they leave, I have Thursday on my own.
Yeah.
And then I leave Friday. So yeah, and
So
then
you come hang out with me in Passport Booth.
yep, yeah, had that weird. Maybe we'll switch and merge back.
Yeah,
our
I think that
bodies.
might make more sense.
Yeah, absolutely. So okay,
Wait, unrelated to board games.
okay, let's do this one
All
real
right,
quick.
real quick. What is a favorite video game of yours? Oh, I have. I love first-person shooters quite a bit, but I think the Borderlands series has been my favorite of those games. And then of that type of game. Now, it's a toss-up of what I've played more, Borderlands or like Diablo.
Oh,
I've played a ton of Diablo. I love that over-the-top, RPG kind of make your character better, and that next, what's that next piece of armor? Which is why Borderlands also fits for me. What's that next best gun? Because it has that same, it's like millions of possibilities. The way the algorithms work in that game. So, those are a couple of my all-time favorite games.
I don't play a ton of video games anymore, just because it seems like I'm always editing video when I sit down at the computer.
I can relate to that.
Yeah, but I will say I found. And I'm also not a huge fan of Steam, but I did find on Steam this the most recent video game that I've bought and played was actually this Batman storytelling game where you go through and you play Bruce Wayne, and it's one of those almost choose your own adventure.
Really?
Yeah, you have to it has some someone asks you a question and he's like, do you answer them like you say yes or no? Are you a jerk? Do you push them out? And then it had some sequences where you had to do the timing of you're fighting a villain, you have to punch left, you have to hit space bar for uppercut, do up arrow key.
It sounds like a game from the 90s.
It really does. It did feel dated, but the story in it
was good.
Yes, the story in it was better than any Batman film I've seen.
Really?
Yes, it was the best.
Awesome.
It was. I won't spoil it.
Okay.
But if you're on Steam, it's. I think they have a second one that they've released. It's in episodes. The second series, I think, is still in episodes being released, but the first series is all done, and you can get it for like $5.
That's really good.
But yeah, and I really enjoyed it. It was a really interesting story. And it was really cool. So anyway, Telltale Games. Yes, Kabuki. It was the Batman Telltale series.
Nice.
Telltale series.
Yes.
Try it because it was pretty neat.
That's right.
Anyway, but for now, I gotta go. Where I was going with the whole thing with breaking down set. I don't know if I will be able to live stream tomorrow night, but if I do, it'll be a surprise.
So where are you staying tomorrow night then?
Tomorrow night is Wednesday night.
Yes.
I'm still in this room.
Oh, okay.
But just depending, we might be breaking down stuff until late. And then Thursday night, I actually switched to a different room. I don't know where I'll be. So we'll find out.
Yay!
All right. So until then, I've been Chaz, and this has been Mark. Oh, and real quick, while I'm finding the button, tell everybody about the series you've been doing on the Dice Tower.
Oh, yeah. So if you haven't seen it, I am now heading up all the Dice Tower previews. And these are really just crowdfunded games, Kickstarter, everybody knows. But anything like that, they come to us and we really try to make these videos an overview. We want to just give you a taste of the game. We're not there to review it. We generally try to find one thing to say that we liked about the game.
Cool.
But we're not there to review it, and ultimately it's up to you to decide if it looks like something that you'd find interesting. Really the goal of those videos is to make them conversational as well as showing you some bits of the game. And we want it to feel like you're sitting down at dinner with us and we're telling you about this game. And here's some of the neat things it does. So that's kind of the style that we have going. And if you haven't seen some of them, check them out. Appreciate your support.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, for now, Rudy Toot Toot, I got to scoot. So we're going to go, and we'll talk to you again real soon.